Good morning. Happy morning. I am Tony Love, and I am here again to share some good information with you, to give you some tips. And if you want to know more about the information I'm going to share, or you want to know more about our classes, go to www.tonylove.com and click on education and class registration, and you will see the list of classes that we offer, and you will see the different programs that we offer as well. So I've been coming on doing business tips, and people have been inboxing me saying, hey, keep the tips coming. They've been very helpful. They're really good. So I have some more tips for you. And I don't want to be just, floating around, just talking about any and everything. So, hey, Keisha. So I just wanted to make sure I had my notes. And y'all know I love a post-it note. So I got my little post-its so I can give you the tips. So again, if you are interested in any classes or any information that I'm giving you, go to www.tonylove.com. And if you want to email me, the email address is on the website. Basically, all the class information. Hey, you can go to tonylove.com, click on education and class registration. So I want to give you guys some more tips, because that's what I've been doing, and people have been calling me and inboxing me saying, hey, keep the tips coming. They're really good tips, and I've been utilizing them, and they have been working. So today I have in my hand an email. So I'm going to let you guys see. This is an email that I received. So basically, that's right, Keisha, get certified. Basically, when you come to my class, the hair certification, whether you're a barber or a cosmetologist, a lot of people panic at the thought of accepting insurance. They think they don't know what to do. It's going to be hard because it's different than working in a salon or barbershop. So when you work in a salon or barbershop, you do the hair, you get the money. Some of you guys do a consultation. Some of y'all don't do a consultation. But with hair replacement, we advise you to do a consultation, because it's a different type of service. It's a more intimate service. People come to you for a solution, and you have to have a conversation to find out what it is that they want and what's bothering them, and those things that you need to know to solve the problem. After you do the consultation and you do the service, if the person, or before this, during the consultation, you're finding out if the client has insurance. Now, what we do in the program, I have someone to help you. So after you finish, you're not just out there on your own trying to figure it out. I actually have someone on board to help you register your insurance number. I have somebody to help you file your claims for the insurance companies, with the insurance companies and those things. So you're not just out there. Y'all know I'm a hairstylist. Y'all see this piece of hair bothering me. So basically, you want to just make sure that we want to make sure when you go home, you don't have to panic. We have everything set up for you. We have the help that you need. So this is what leads me to my tip for today. My tip for today, we're going to talk about business etiquette. I'm going to say this again. Business etiquette. It is so important. A lot of people are stuck in their business because they don't have good business etiquette. They don't practice good business etiquette. They don't practice good business etiquette. So what I mean by that, and like I said, I got my notes to back me up. So we have someone to help you with your insurance and file the claims and register your insurance number. We have somebody in place to do all of that for you. Once you take the class, you are not on your own. We have somebody set up to help you, walk you through step by step everything you need to do. Now, this is where the business etiquette comes in. This email is from the person that helps my students with the insurance, with filing their numbers and things of that nature. Hey, Janet. So what happens is he's been doing this with me for a while, and we also have a female helping also. So what the problem is, they are ready to help you all. So and I hate to put my students on blast like this, but I'm gonna have to do it. So some of the people that contact them for help, they don't follow up. So you have somebody say, oh, I got a claim, or I need you to file my number, or I need you to help me with the claim. So the people we have in place to help you will say, okay, well, I need you to get this information from your client and get it back to me so I can file the claim on your behalf. This is one of the observations. The students are not following up. So, I don't know. We're going to have to get some business etiquette going because you need the help. The help is provided, and all you got to do is get some information and send it to the person to help you. So from business etiquette practice, follow up. Follow up is very important because you can call and act as if it's so urgent, and then when the person says, okay, I'm ready to help you, and you don't send the information, or you don't send it in a timely manner, or you say, okay, I'm going to send you the information when we hang up. And then these people are busy. So guess what? They're helping other people. And then you wake up one morning and decide to send the information. And then you want to act like it's so urgent now when you were supposed to send it 4 or 5 days ago. So we got to work on that because now that person has moved on, helping somebody else. And you got to get in line. So, I just want, if you're a graduate of mine, you're watching this, if I'm stepping on your toes, you got to do better. Those of you all that have not taken the class, just know going forward, we have people in place to help you. We have people to help you file your insurance claims. We have people to help you register your number. All you got to do is just keep recruiting people with hair loss issues for you to do in your chair because the rest is taken care of. But you have to follow up. So that is business etiquette tip 1. Number 1, follow up. You have to dress up, show up, and follow up. So in this case, with the insurance and getting everything to the person to help you file your claim, whatever they ask you for, whatever they ask you to send, you go on and send it. So business etiquette tip, and this is just not with hair replacement, this is in any business. You need to make sure that you follow up. Now, my little other notes real quick. If you call a business, don't assume that everybody got caller ID and gonna see your name, because some of y'all don't have phone numbers in your name, they in your mama name, your cousin name, your children name, so that doesn't even work anymore. So you gotta make sure you leave a message, and then you gotta get out of these hang-ups. I don't like talking on the voicemail. This is a business call. You need to leave a message. Don't call a business and don't leave a message, because you don't know what's going on in that business. You don't know how busy they are, and they're wanting to speak to you. So leave a message when you call a business. Okay, the second thing, some of you guys will call a business, leave a message, and act as if it's so urgent. It's urgent call, I need to talk to you, call me back. You'll call back, it goes to voicemail, and then guess what else? The voicemail is full. So we got to work on that. We all busy, but check your voicemail, empty your voicemail, especially if you call somebody and tell them, hey, this is important, it's urgent, call me back. Looking at my notes. The third thing, if your voicemail is full, nobody tip I've noticed, and I don't know, this is just common courtesy as well. People, maybe I was raised different, but people don't say thank you anymore. You know, if I say, Keisha, your hair is so pretty. Oh, this old style? No, you say thank you. If somebody gives you a compliment, please, people, say thank you. You know, I don't know if you're just not used to getting compliments or whatever the case may be. That is basic etiquette 101. That's not even business etiquette. But I just noticed just in observation, you know, people don't even say thank you. Oh, I like that blouse. They don't say anything. Or I love you. Somebody sitting in your chair and you just finished their hair. Oh, I love my hair. You did such a good job. Oh, I just tried to do something. No, say thank you. So, you know, we got to work on our business etiquette. So we got to follow up. You know, when somebody is trying to help you or requesting information from you, you know, you need to send the information in a timely manner. You need to follow up. You need to follow up with your clients. I don't care if you're selling ice cream. If somebody says your ice cream is the best they've ever had, thank you. And then you want to maybe do some type of follow-up email and say, hey, how did you like the ice cream? What was your flavor? What you like best? Or something like that. But in our business, in the hair industry especially, you in a service business. And customer service is so important. And when you're in the people business and the service business, you have to sometimes go over and beyond to make people feel comfortable, especially in the hair loss business. Because if a lady is going through chemotherapy and she's been, the medicines make her sick, you know, she's already concerned her hair is coming out and things of that nature, you want to make her feel as comfortable as possible. But just basic, or she's trying to get in touch with you because she has a question about her hair or the adhesive or something of that nature, and your voicemail full, she can't leave a message. You call her back, but you call from a different number and you don't leave a message. Those type of things are important. We gotta pay attention to the details. So just basic etiquette, saying thank you, those type things are just so important. Another thing I would tell you as a hairstylist, if someone sits in your chair, barbers, cosmetologists, let me give y'all the website again, because if you want more information, go to TonyLove.com, click on Education and Class Registration. We have business leaders program. I don't care if you got a car wash business, a lawn service, an ice cream shop, a cosmetologist, barber shop, whatever your business is, the business leaders program can help you, because some of these things are what we talk about in that program, and we try to help you get your business back on track or help you with your marketing and things of that nature. So you can go to TonyLove.com, click on Education and Class Registration. If you are interested in the hair loss certification class, as I said earlier, we have somebody help you from the time you leave the class and you do what you need to do to get set up, and you're going to learn that in the class. Then we have somebody to help you when you get your first client, help you file your insurance, help you register your number. And for those of y'all that don't know, there are new insurance codes, and they've added some new codes. So if you took the class, go to the website that I gave you in class, and you can find the new codes, and some of the codes I gave you in class, they have a different number now. So this is just good news, because that lets you know that hair loss is huge if they are adding new codes, medical codes, to the medical system. And we wouldn't have hair clubs all across the United States if hair loss wasn't big business. So if you have not gotten certified in hair loss, you need to do it ASAP. Now, back to the business etiquette tips. I remember when I first started doing hair, my mother used to tell me, when somebody comes to sit in your chair, you never ask them where they've been or who did their hair last, because that's not important. And you don't want to make the client feel uncomfortable. Your job is to do the best job you can do and give them the best service you can give them, and if they like your service and like what you've done, they'll be back. So you never do that. So I want to share that tip with you because I've worked in salons and I've seen people say, well, who did your hair last? And then you start critiquing their work. Well, they should have done this, but they didn't do this, and they didn't do that, and I'm going to have to treat this because they didn't do this. And the client is sitting there very uncomfortable. The goal is don't worry about what somebody else has done to this client's hair. You just do what you're going to do, give them the best service, and do the best job you can do, and they'll be back. So I'm going to pass the tip that my mom gave to me. I'm going to pass it to you because people don't want to feel interrogated. They don't want to feel like, oh my God, I shouldn't come here. Oh, she's criticizing my hair and telling me this what somebody else did. Just correct the problem because obviously they are aware because they're sitting in your chair. They're not back in the other chair. So that's my other tip. And Barbara's same way. Man, who cut your hair? Oh, they didn't blend this. The line, they didn't do this and that. Your line going back too far. They shouldn't have cut it like that. No. You just do the best job you can do, and then you give them the best service that you can give them, and they'll be back. The other tip I want to share, got my notes, responding to a phone call. If someone calls you, you do not want to respond with a text message unless you are extremely busy and you want to acknowledge the call. Then it's okay to text and say, hey, I can't talk right now. I'll call you in a minute. Or have the auto responder on there. So if you can't take the call, the person immediately gets a message back. Proper etiquette. But do not, if someone calls you, leaves you a message, and if they don't leave a message, sometimes you might say, well, this person, we call each other all the time. She or he knows my number. I'm programming their phone. So you know they're going to see your name. Okay. Or you have that type of relationship. But if you call a person, a business call, somebody calls you, you do not wait 2 or 3 days and respond to them on Facebook. That is just so out of order. Because if a person is calling you about business and you're going to wait 2 or 3 days and get back in touch with them through a Facebook message, who does that? So business etiquette, you do not want to do that. I mean, that is just so out of order. And it's so disrespectful to the person who's calling you. So sometimes people can be calling you about a business opportunity or to refer a client to you, and they called you to give you this information, and you're going to wait 3-4 days and respond to them on Facebook? I mean, come on, we got to do better. So again, these are my tips I want to give to you today, and I hope they have been helpful. These are business tips, business etiquette tips, and maybe you're not even aware that you're doing these things, but if you're not aware if you're doing it, then just start paying attention to the calls you're receiving into your business. Again, I have this email from the person that does the insurance claims for my graduates. And those were some of the observations that he observed to try to critique what they could do in his company to make it better. And again, these referrals that I give my students, I don't get any kickback, I don't get any pay for it. I just want to make sure that when you leave the program, you have the proper help and people are in place to help you. Now, we have another thing I want to tell you. If you don't know something, stop acting like you know. Just say, I don't know. If that's the only way you're going to get help. But sometimes we are so embarrassed, or we don't want people to know that we don't know. And that's another thing my mom taught me. If you don't know something, say you don't know and ask questions. So just ask. If you know, well, I don't know what you mean. I don't understand. Can you explain that to me? These are the things that can help you be much more successful instead of being frustrated because you don't know something and you don't want to ask because you don't want to be embarrassed. So don't worry about being embarrassed. I want you guys to stay encouraged, and I hope these tips were helpful to you, and I wish you much success in your business. Again, our tips for today were on business etiquette, and if you want more information about our classes, go to tonylove.com, TONILOVE.com, click on education and class registration. There's a free online session that you can watch on the hair loss certification class. So when you go to the site, click on education, class registration, and it's about 45 minutes to an hour, but it tells you everything that we talk about in hair replacement. So if you've been thinking about it, the hair loss certification class, if you've been thinking about it and putting it off and saying, hey, you know what, I didn't graduate high school, I got my license, I don't know, this class may be over my head, it may be too advanced, I'm too embarrassed to tell her, I don't know anything about no insurance, I don't know either. You got to get some help. And I learned over all these years of doing these classes and trial and error and working with doctors and things like that, but I want you to be encouraged because there are so many people out here that need your help. They need your help. So many people don't have the funds that they need to pay. There are grants that you can get through the Alopecia Foundation to help with your clients to pay for their hair loss services, because men, women, and children suffer from hair loss. And there are so many organizations out here that you can link up with that can help fund this. One of my students, Teresa Hill, she's in Georgia. She just got care credit for her business, and she's one of many of my students that offer care credit in their salon, where you have to use your care credit card, just like you go to the doctor. You can use your care credit card in their salons. So my students are doing business differently. They are. If you go on my page, you will see where one of my students received her first prescription from a cancer center. So, and it's on my page. I just posted the other day. So these students are doing business differently. They have a cause now. They're working with cancer patients. They're working with alopecia patients. They are part of different organizations that support baldness and hair loss. And these are things that you can do in your business too. And before you start working with all these organizations and doctors and things of that nature, we had to talk about business etiquette. We had to talk about get up, dress up, follow up. If you don't remember anything else, follow up is so important. Calling people back, leave a message, tell with your name, your phone number, even your email address if necessary. But these are things, little details that can make a difference in your business. So stay encouraged, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the class soon.